Chapter 9. Our Water Resources. We will learn irrigation and its sources, dams, conservation of water. Water is the most important resource on the earth. We need water for a variety of purposes: drinking, washing, cooking, irrigation, and in industries. About 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water. The important water bodies are oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, ponds, and wells. The oceans and seas are the largest water bodies, but their water, being saline, cannot be used. However, evaporation from the oceans and seas forms into clouds, which ultimately bring rain. Thus, the chief source of water is rain. This water flows in rivers, seeps into ground, and collects in ponds. The water that seeps into ground is called groundwater. Rainwater is not available to us round the year. Irrigation and its sources. Crops need a lot of water to grow. Irrigation provides water to crops. We have to, therefore, build facilities for irrigation. This has become all the more important in view of our increasing population and decreasing area under farming. Water for irrigation is drawn chiefly from the following sources. 1. Wells and tube wells. A well is dug out in the ground from which water is drawn using rope, Persian wheel or tube well. Wells can be dug in the northern plains easily, but it is difficult to dig them in the western desert or peninsular India. At present, wells are not preferred even in the northern plains because of the falling groundwater level, called water table. Instead, tube wells and pumping sets are used for drawing water from greater depths. 2. Tanks. A tank is a pit where rainwater collects. This water is used for irrigation and other purposes. We can find tanks in the peninsular India, especially in the states of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. 3. Canals. There are many perennial rivers in northern India. A perennial river carries water round the year. Canals are water canals which are dug to carry river water to the fields. Many long canals have been dug in northern India. Some of the important canals in India are Indira Gandhi Canal, Western Yamuna Canal, Sirhind Canal, Upper Bari Doab, Bhakra Canal, Upper Ganga Canal, Lower Ganga Canal, Agra Canal, Sharda Canal, etc. Dams. A dam is a large reservoir or man-made lake which is made by building a wall across a river. A large amount of water is collected in this. The water thus collected can be used for irrigation of crops and generation of electricity. Canals are dug to carry water to fields for irrigation. For generation of electricity, the water is allowed to fall from a height over generators, causing their rotation, and thus electricity is produced. Electricity thus produced is called hydroelectricity. This is the reason that a dam is called a multi-purpose river project. Some of the important multi-purpose river projects are Bhakra Nangal project, Damodar Valley project, Gandak project, Hirakud project, Kehelgaon project, Kosi project, Krishna project, Chambal project, Farakka barrage, Tungabhadra project, Kota barrage, etc. Knowledge window. Bhakra Nangal project on Satluj River is the largest in India. Hirakud Dam, built across the Mahanadi River, is the world's largest. When a dam is built across a river, a large area of land is submerged underwater. So many people are displaced from the area. Many environmentalists think that these dams are a threat to the environment, so they oppose these dams. Such opposition is being faced by Tehri Dam in Uttaranchal and Sardar Sarovar Dam in Gujarat. Conservation of water. Water is polluted in a number of ways. As the quantity of water is limited on the earth, we have to be careful about it. Though the nature cleans water through its water cycle, yet the rate of our polluting it is higher than cleaning. We are already facing the shortage of clean drinking water. If we continue to use water indiscriminately, as we are doing at present, We are likely to face a severe shortage in near future. New terms: groundwater, the rainwater that seeps into ground; irrigation, supplying water to crops; Persian wheel rahat, a series of buckets that enters a well from one side and exits from another with water; water table, the level of groundwater; hydroelectricity, electricity generated by the fall of water from a dam; water cycle, the natural process by which we get clean water. Points to remember: we need water for a number of activities. The chief source of water is rain. Crops need water, so we have to build facilities for irrigation. We get water for irrigation from wells, tanks, and canals. A dam is a multi-purpose project used for irrigation and generation of electricity. A dam can be a threat to environment. We should use water judiciously because its quantity is limited on the earth.